Welcome back, all my Minecrafting friends, to the player update for Day 7 of the November 2014 Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, the Supermax Challenge. And let's get started with Magic Dad 76. Magic Dad 76 is building cells using iron bars, and he's made a lot of cells. So he should have enough for everybody. Next is Lanio. Lanio went mining, was moving villagers prisoners into cells, and working on the prison. Next is Psycho SFK and Crazy Kenzie. They finally started working on the prison. They got 4 cells built, mostly completed, but they still have a long way to go. And they didn't get a lot done on Day 7, so they'll probably really crank it up on Day 8. Next we have Kidda Plays and Draco Wolfclaw. They spent Day 7 moving prisoners into the prison, and also working on the prison roof, building cells, putting iron bars in, and they also have some zombie prisoners along with their terrorists. So that's something. And then we have PB Plays inside. PB, what does this say? Turning houses into cells. Okay, yeah, she's turning houses into cells and utilizing iron bars on the windows. So, pretty cool. Next we have Friar Nurgle. Friar Nurgle did some trading with villagers, did some mining, found diamonds, gave the coordinates. Next is Outfoxed. Outfoxed had a problem with his Minecraft. He lost his inventory and all his chest contents, and he's dropping out of the challenge because of that. But he says he will work on it behind the scenes and give us a Day 10 episode sometime in the future where he shows us his completed vision. But there's no way he can make up all that mining and collecting in one episode, so he's dropped out. Next we have the team of Sonic 306 MC and Max. They had a zombie invasion in Day 7, and their prisoners were escaping, running wild. They do have some in cells, though. They are able to get some of the prisoners into cells, and they are beating the prisoners. They're hitting them with their hands and stuff in order to get them to move, which is not recommended and probably will get them in trouble with the authorities. Okay, next we have the solo world of New Azusa. New Azusa, see, he's getting stuff out of the temple, and he went back to see. He got the stuff out of the temple, and he came back up, and he went off and did something else, and he came back to the temple, and he wanted to get something from the bottom of the temple. And he went down there, and there was a creeper down there. I guess he had his mine at the bottom of the temple, his mine entrance. So he went down there to do some mining, and there was a creeper down in the bottom of the temple, and he fought the creeper, but the creeper exploded, and a chain reaction set off the TNT under the temple and blew him up along with the whole temple. So the solo world of New Azusa is out, blown up by a temple and a creeper. Next we have Baker Bell. Baker Bell was building cells during Day 7. Next we have the solo world of Technoscribe. Technoscribe is tearing down houses for the materials and working on a perimeter wall because she doesn't want the baddies getting into the village while she's trying to work on the prison. Next we have Nova Cookie 232. He made it back to the village, and then he worked on cells for a while, and then he went mining. Next is the team of Technoscribe, Momo and Frank, which is Mom of Miners and Frank and Honest, also known as Mike Deadman. They spent day 7 moving prisoners into cells and doing some mining. I think Momo mined, Technoscribe moved prisoners, and Frank worked on cells, or maybe they both moved prisoners. But next we have CJ. CJ started the prison. Finally, did some tree cutting, did some trading with villagers, went back to mining, and a creeper blew up inside the prison. So he's got a big mess to clean up, but he did survive. Next we have Rebel Guy. Rebel Guy is building cells and pushing prisoners into cells by hand. Just nudging them in there. Next we have Cherry Bitters MC. Cherry Bitters is splitting the houses into cells, also utilizing iron doors, and started a cane farm, a sugar cane farm, so that she'll have plenty of sugar cane to trade with. Next is Power Yak. Power Yak is repairing the creeper damage that was done in the last episode, and he has 12 villagers in cells now, but there's still 2 or 3 more still out in houses. Okay, next we have Star of Wisdom. Star of Wisdom is pushing villagers into cells, and the prison construction is completed. So now he just needs to get the rest of the villagers into the cells. Next we have the team of Steampunk Mage, Philbun, and Bandy. They visited a temple, got the goodies, did some mining. They cured a zombie from his zombieism, and they're busy making cells. So progress is being made. Next we have MGVTM. In his day 7, he was making cells, putting iron doors on them. He let all the villagers out of the houses, and then they made a run for the prison because that was the only place where there were doors. He got rid of the rest of the doors in the village, and then he was fighting creepers. He killed one creeper on the ground, and then he ran up to the top of the church, or went up the ladders to the top of the church to look around to see what was going on, and there was a creeper on top of the church when he got up there, which it exploded before he had a chance to kill it or get away, and the creeper did quite a bit of damage to him, but he had full armor, so that didn't kill him. But the explosion launched him into the air, and he was already on the top of the church, and hitting the ground finished him off. So creeper blew him up into the air and weakened him, and then falling to the ground killed him. So MGVTM, also known as Mark, is out for this challenge, but he says he will be back for December. Next we have Cell in Gaming and Dan Plays. They were building cells using iron bars and iron doors and doing some mining, because you can never have enough cobble. Next we have the team of Amy Chatters, Voodoo Beard, Talbotron, and Haven Hext. They have the deep underground prison. They've made a shaft, like I forget what they call it, a kind of a mine that goes straight down, but it's big. And anyway, they built cells down there. They have all the prisoners in cells now, and they putting up signs on the outside of the cells saying what their crime was, what their name was, and what their crime is. I was thinking of putting up signs saying what their trades are, but that's cool. And next we have John Fall 92. John Fall built a guard tower, and he has a really good design. His prison looks good. You should see it. it's a well-made prison. Next we have the team of New Azusa, OG Games, and Viv Cakes. New Azusa, toward the end of the episode, was able to get a creeper to explode near the wall again. Okay, and they are burying prisoners in various locations around the village. For later, they're going to dig them up and move them to the prison, but for now, just for safety's sake, they're burying them. I hope they can find them all later. Next, we have El Draconis. Is there anything down this way? Yeah, nothing that can get me. Okay. Oh, rain. Just what I need. El Draconis started out his episode mining. Then he did some sugarcane farming. He worked on his prison, and then he went back to mining. So he's getting his materials for the final push in day 8. Next we have Lightbringer. Lightbringer bought an Eye of Ender from one of his prisoners for, I think, 14 emeralds, and then he went out into the plains and threw the Eye of Ender and found out the direction to the stronghold. Went to approximately 900 blocks from spawn and started digging down. He heard a bat, so he started digging in that direction, broke into a ravine or a very large cavern system, followed the cavern a little ways and found the stronghold. Broke into the stronghold, started fighting mobs in the stronghold, found a chest, and then he found the inn portal room, which is infested with silverfish. So he got a lot done in day 7. He says in day 8 he's going to wipe out the silverfish in the inn portal room. Good luck on that. And a spider is killing me. Great. I got time for me to get out of F5 and make a run for it. Okay. Safe and sound. Let's see what's going on the list. Oh yes. Lightbringer. Found the inn portal. Next we have Darren Sim. Darren Sim is tearing down houses for the materials. He's getting villagers into cells, but he still has some more to go. And that takes care of the player update for day 7. There's only one day left. The final day, day 8. Can't wait to see how you all do there. And you probably all recognize this world. This is from an earlier MHC, which I almost lost there. But I'm feeling much better now. Okay, and I hope to see all you in the December challenge, the Great Race. I can't wait for that. That's going to be really fun. And this is Mike Deering signing out.